Welcome to TransMissions, where we talk all Hasbro, Takara, and third-party Transformers. We're back for the first regular podcast of 2024. We've collected all the Transformers toy news we missed over the holiday and can't wait to share it with you. Today is Wednesday, January 10th, 2024, and this is episode 572 of TransMissions.
Welcome to TransMissions, the podcast that will still be writing 2023 on our dates for another couple weeks. I'm your host, Charles, aka Big C, and I'm joined by the excellent Transmissions team. Jeremy, aka Yakko.
Hey, how's it going?
Scott, the illustrious Dr. Pants.
Hello, everyone.
And Daryl, the Cybertronian Beast.
I don't know about the rest of you, but I don't go on a lot of dates anymore, but when I do, I generally don't write anything on them. Let's talk Transformers.
Oh,
okay. As always, we start the show by thanking
cerebral. It's cerebral, Charles.
Yes.
You wouldn't get it.
I got it. I got it. It's okay. I got it.
No, you didn't get it. Obviously.
As always, we start the show by thanking our Donatreons, those lovely people who support us on Patreon and PayPal. Thank you all so much for continuing to help us out and keep the show going. We really appreciate it. If you are not a Donatron and would like to become one, just go to transmissionspodcast.com/support, and that's where you can sign up and, contribute some funds to helping keep the lights on with Transmissions. You do get some bonus content for being a Donatron. You get all the episodes of our bonus show, We Like Big Bots. We've got them all on our Patreon page. There's 11 episodes right now, 10 from season 1 and season 2. Episode 1 we released just before Christmas, and that was on Magmatron, so you can check that out. We've got another one coming very soon that Daryl and Dr. Pants recorded before the break. What was that next one coming? What's that's going to be on?
I forget.
They have to watch and find out. Don't want to ruin the surprise.
I know, right? Come on, you got to sign up to be a Donatreon, and then you'll be able to see what it's all about. I do know that it was pretty fun, and we talked about a really big bot.
It's okay, Daryl. I don't remember which one it was either.
It came to me as I was rambling, again, so I got it.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. Good.
Would you like to tell the audience, Daryl?
I don't know. It was pretty grim.
Oh, it was. You're right. Yeah. Yeah.
I can't.
That's a clue.
I don't want to lock it down right now, though.
Daryl, tell us what it is.
I got real smart over the break.
All right, and you guys will be recording some more episodes soon, right? So that's that one. I think that one will be out next week, and then more coming soon.
I don't know. Maybe I'll get lost at sea again.
I mean, we really got to baby these out there. It's we got lucky and got 2 done.
I mean, they were good though.
They're good. They're good.
There's a lot that goes into it. Like a fine wine. You just have to, let it sit and percolate.
That's right.
For a minute.
Watch them again and again. So there's always something new you see after every watch.
Mm-hmm. Absence makes the heart grow fonder anyway.
That is a saying.
All right. Well, you can also check out our Transformers Live Play RPG podcast, Empire of Rust. We've got our continuing special series, the Rustford Files. We are up to episode 8, Junkerhouse 5. That came out last week, and we'll have episode 9 coming out next week. And we'll continue that as that story wraps up. Then we will get back into the main Empire of Rust story with season 3. starting sometime soon. I think it's still going to be another month or so. There's a few more episodes of Rustford Files that we have to go to finish up the story. So might be February or March before we get back to season 3 of Empire of Rust. So as soon as we know that, as soon as Mike lets me know when that's happening, we'll announce it on the show. And of course, we've got our exclusive Skybound Transformers #1 comic with our cover art by EJ Sue. Recently announced to be at TFcon LA. Sorry for stealing the convention news announcement. But
why am I even here?
But I think that's important because if you want to get this signed, TFcon LA coming up in March, you can get our book, get it signed by EJ Sue, the artist who did the cover art, and have it be a collector's item. So, not hard to get it signed by the artist himself. He doesn't go to a lot of TFcons usually, except for LA. So might want to check that out. Of course, you can buy our comic at transmissionspodcast.com/comic. And yeah, there's definitely a bunch left, so you can still buy it. All right, so you can lastly use our promo code from Toyhax for the month of January. The code is BigBot24, and that is going to be 15% off your entire order at toyhax.com. So please use that in good health. Thank you to everyone who used the code last month. It was I think everyone took advantage of the holiday time and used it significantly. We got a pretty hefty commission there. So thank you to everyone who used the code. Continue to use that code and help us out. Speaking of Toyhax, we do have our monthly Toyhax drawing. So this month we're actually giving away a $20 gift code for the month of December. Wow. So thank you to Toyhax.com. You are disqualified, Dr. Panza.
I know. But I need stickers.
Well, you can still get 15% off.
This is true.
So, we're going to do that right now. All our donatrons are automatically entered in this contest. If you would like to enter the contest, you can sign up. Just send us an email at contest@transmissionspodcast.com. And just, send it before the end of the month, and then just tell us you'd like to enter the monthly contest, and then send us a picture of the Transformer toy you would like to get some stickers for. So,
or any Transformers toy we don't check.
Yeah. But we do this every month. So every month you have a chance to win. Just send us an email every month, or join the Donatron, join the Patreon. It's very, that's also very easy, and you get automatically entered. You don't have to remember anything. Just do it. So let's get ready and give away this $20 gift code. So Jeremy is your assistant, ready to help us out.
Computer, are you ready?
I'm ready when you are.
All right.
A little delay from here to 2 feet over there.
Well, you got to account for the speed of light.
Yeah.
All right. Can we get a random number between 1 and 70?
Computer, give me a random number between 1 and 70.
Here's a number between 1 and 70. It's 31.
31. That goes to Craig. Craig W. Congratulations.
Nice. Congrats, Craig.
Good job, Craig.
I see them on Facebook pretty frequently, liking our posts. So congratulations, nice. Craig.
Awesome.
Right on. I will be in touch eventually. Congrats on winning $20, though.
Yeah.
That'll buy a lot of stickers.
It will. It will.
Nice. All right. That's it for the intro. So let's jump into the toy show with some HasBlab.
All right. Well, you didn't think we'd have any more HasBlab, but we do. And it's because for the Japanese market, their Deathsaurus is coming with an exclusive sleeve. So if you've got your Deathsaurus, you have this sleeve that goes on the box, and the Japanese market gets their own special one. And we're looking at it here on the screen. It's black. It looks an awful lot like the new boxes, or I guess it's the new boxes for Generation Select, where it's got kind of like the CAD images of the toy on it. So it looks pretty cool. Nice. I prefer the Guido Guidi art, honestly, but this is isn't bad either. It's pretty cool. So yeah, nice. I figured the Japanese market would still like the art, but this is still pretty cool too. I don't know why they do something different, but they did.
Well, I mean, I think for us, the art is on the box and we don't have a sleeve like we got with Victory Saber.
This is true.
I think this is.
Oh, so they're getting a sleeve, on top of what
I would think
they
so.
have.
Yeah.
Okay.
They get extra.
Cool.
Because remember, we got with Victory Saber, we got that sleeve and we got a print.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was something I was disappointed with about Deathsaurus.
You wanted a print?
Well, I wanted more art and I wanted the sleeve. I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want more.
We always want more.
That's true. All right. Okay, cool. Well, that's it. That's all we got for HasBlab. I would expect that we're going to get some kind of an announcement with the next HasLab or HasBlab project. I'm going to call it HasBlab because it's just great. But the next HasBlab project, soon. We would think that it would be would already have happened, but apparently not. So something should be coming fairly soon. But yeah, nothing yet. And we have no idea what it might be. So that's kind of crazy too. So
40th anniversary. So, anything could happen.
Unicron.
Primal.
Wait a minute.
Using the Unicron mold.
Smaller, better one.
I mean, since we recorded last, some Unicrons went up for sale on Hasbro Pulse.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And then
they just seemed to find stock.
It was the extra stock that they had gotten for replacement parts and stuff.
Yeah. So they had some Unicrons and some Star Sabers went up, and they did not last long.
Yeah, less than a minute.
Yeah.
I didn't even know it was a thing until after it had already happened.
Yeah.
Me neither. Yeah, it was done and gone.
I didn't need anything, but it was still like, oh, great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clearing out the warehouse.
Yeah.
Right on.
All right. Well, let's move on with some quick hits.
All right. We're going to start off with a Bumblebee movie Optimus Prime Smart Kit by Trumpeter Promotional Images. This is a model kit, and it's described as an easy to build model kit. It's pre-painted. It just snaps together. So, it's basically anyone can do it. And it comes with display stand, and Trumpeter has already done Bumblebee, Blitzwing, Cliffjumper, Soundwave, NRC from the Bumblebee movie, and this is just the latest one. I don't really have anything on here about size. I would imagine it's fairly good size.
I've looked into these kits before. They're an okay size, depending on the character, it's like usually from like 5 to 6 inches.
That's not bad. It looks like the base stands do connect together, so that's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
So
are these available in the U.S. market, or do you have to import them?
They're up on Big Bad Toy Store, I believe, because I think that's where I found like the RC one and whatnot. And I think if you go to a couple of different websites that carry model kits, you'll find them there too.
Yeah, this is just the initial announcement, but these are fully licensed. So, model kits are just, getting big. They're still going strong.
Okay. Next up, we have some additional in-hand images of the Studio Series Bumblebee movie Voyager Shockwave. So this is just Shockwave as he appeared in that little like 5-minute section of the war on Cybertron during the Bumblebee movie. He turns into an H tank, and we just get some images of size comparisons. We get to see him next to the Studio Series Starscream from the Bumblebee movie and Soundwave, and he is a little bit taller. We get some robot images. We can see he comes with, the gun is removable, comes with a hose, and then we get a comparison shot of him next to it's Prime's Shockwave. Is that the Beast Hunters one, or is it just regular Prime Shockwave? I don't know.
It's Beast Hunters one, yeah.
Is it okay?
Without the Beast Hunter gimmicky stuff.
Okay. I'm impressed that this is around the same size as that figure, because I know a lot of people have been complaining that the figures have been getting smaller as time goes on. And it's a Voyager basically next to another Voyager, so it seems like a good size. I am curious to see if this is the exact final product or not, because it seems kind of unpainted and a little dull at times. But still, I'm excited for this figure. All the Bumblebee movie Decepticons from that scene have been really, really cool. So it's sad that we got a core class already, but nice to see a Voyager Shockwave.
Okay, next up, we've got some new toys in the EarthSpark line. These are interesting. Cyber combiners. So they combine a transformer with a Malto family member in an exosuit. So we've got 2-pack with Twitch and Robby Malto, and then the other 2-pack with Bumblebee and Mo Malto. To which I'd say, what happened to Thrash? But it's interesting that they have. You can see the faces of Robby and Mo inside these exosuits. The exosuits do split apart to you can combine either the torso or the legs with the Transformer toys, and the Transformers can become either legs or a torso of a combined robot. So, looks a little wonky, but it's interesting. For
body horror-esque.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very Energon power links.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Let's just tear the human apart.
We'll say in terms of exosuits, these are probably the best looking exosuits that we've gotten in Transformers. Just out of all the exosuits that they've done, you can actually see the character's head on the inside, and they're actually posable.
They have faces inside.
Yeah. Yeah, it's. I'm surprised that I guess since I never finished the first season of EarthSpark, so I don't know if this actually happens in the cartoon, like they get exosuits at some point. So I don't know if this is accurate to that, or if this is just for the toy line. But looks. If I was a kid and I liked the show, this would be something fun to do. But
do the Transformers still transform?
Yes, they do.
Oh, okay.
There, we had pictures of them in vehicle.
Sorry,
mode
I'm sorry, I missed. Yeah. Oh, there they are. Okay, sorry, I missed that.
Yeah.
So you got to squint a little.
Yeah, it's obviously, they don't do any one thing particularly well.
Right.
This was it is.
The Bumblebee doesn't look half bad, but yeah.
And I did notice that Mo Malto's exosuit has wings, so that's interesting. Twitch is a drone that can fly, so Robby is just a ground guy with a sword, and then Bumblebee is a car, so Mo has a flying exosuit. So that's a nice little dichotomy there.
Robby, you ain't got no legs. You ain't got no legs either, Mo.
Let's move on.
Oh, this is me. That's me. Haha. Okay. All right. Next up, we have the Newage H61 Triton. And this is the Legend Scale G1 Seaspray with new variant colors, as they do. This is, we've got a crazy amount of colors for Seaspray, none of which are the actual colors of Seaspray. We've got this blue, like a teal and a dark blue, and then a red, which I'm sure is so here it is. It's based on the GoBot Man of War, from the GoBot Timelines comic. Then there's a gray and blue deco, and this is the Tentakill, and this is the Shattered Glass deco of Seaspray.
This little missile things up top are different on that one.
Oh, they are too. Yeah. So they're missing they don't have the propellers. So yeah. And those are the same pieces that are on the last deco, which is Amsterdammed. I don't know what that name is from, but it is the head deco, head and new deco inspired by BotCon 2012's Octopunch, which I actually didn't get that reference, but I got it from the Hunt for Decepticon Seaspray, which I had at one point. So yeah, that's what I recognize from it. So so that's the there's a bunch of new decos here. I honestly, I've never met anybody who's really like crazy and in love with all these different decos, but it's interesting, I guess. You got to make the mold pay for itself somehow. But these are interesting for sure. Yeah.
I like the little plastic piece that they include to kind of make it look like it's going through water. I think it's a good effect.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I don't know who's buying these. I mean, I understand making the mold pay for itself, but that implies that there are customers out there who are buying all these variants.
No idea.
I don't know.
All right. Next up, we have from a Twitter user named at US_BPP6, a picture of a never before seen G1 gold Super Ginrai figure. This was, it looks like it's a trophy, probably part of the lucky draw toys that were, gold chromed in Japan. But I think this is really cool looking. There's a plaque on the base that is all in Japanese and it's kind of blurry. So I don't know if, unless someone gets a better picture, that we would actually know what it's about. But I think this looks really cool. You can see in the background of this picture, they do have a boxed God Ginrai figure as well. So this would be something, if anyone finds it and wants to give it to me as a present, I would not turn them down. But yeah,
I agree.
Yeah.
If they gave it to me.
But these gold figures have always kind of, I've wondered, what the point was, but also it's always been something that's been way out of my price range or ability to get because I'm not in Japan. But I've always admired them from afar. So it's cool that we have a full God Ginrai that people just had never seen before.
Very cool.
Next, we have some in-hand images of some Beast Wars super deformed action figures by Chinese company Toytour. They had done some toys previously of some Rise of the Beast figures that were super deformed, basically like chibi versions. And now we're getting like classic Beast Wars figures from the cartoon. So we've got Cheetor, Waspinator, Rat Trap, Black Arachnia, Rhinox, and Megatron. And these look pretty cool. They're going to be blind box figures, come with a little lenticular card. They're very nicely painted. They do look like the characters pretty well. And they do have some articulation. The neck and the shoulders are articulated. And it looks like at least Megatron has some swappable parts, possibly. Because his three images, two of them, or one of them shows him with the tail covering his one arm. The other one shows him holding a toothbrush. And we all know that our Beast Wars Megatron needs a toothbrush accessory.
He likes taking baths.
He does. He does. There is apparently going to be variants of the Rhinox and Megatron. Rhinox will get a gray-faced Sirius version, which I believe will be the one where he was turned into a Predacon for a little while. And then there will be a smiley face Megatron that comes with a rubber ducky.
Nice.
So these look adorable. I kind of love these, and if they were around, I would pick them up. Definitely. I love Beast Wars. Not its number one fan on here, but
really surprised there's no Optimus Primal or Dinobot in this group here.
Wave 2.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Got to save something to draw people to Wave 2.
Yeah, because there's also what we have: no Scorponok, no Pterosaur, no Tarantulas.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, these look adorable.
I love them. They're really cute.
They're neat. But no G1? Can we not get any love for G1? What the heck?
There's the door, Daryl. There's the door.
G1 has had plenty of super deformed figures over the years.
I don't think so.
I think they have.
The B Plus team covered this on their show last week. It's not all about G1, Daryl. All right. Anyway, speaking of not G1, we've got Magmatron. This was announced last year. And Mark Mayer, aka Mark Clonus, on Instagram has put up a post going over, giving us a behind-the-scenes look at the Magmatron figure they've designed for the new Legacy United toy line. It looks very cool. Of course, Magmatron is 3 dinosaurs that combine into one badass Predacon warrior robot. You can see that in the pictures if you're watching on YouTube. And Mark is he gave a post in his Instagram post, just mentioned how excited he was to have worked on this new toy. Worked with the designers at Takara, Shusan, who was the lead designer on this toy, and he's really excited about getting this new version of Magmatron into the line, and that there are other surprises for the Legacy United line coming this year. So look forward to that. Yeah, and this is from the Beast Wars Neo cartoon in Japan. That was where Magmatron was shown off. So you can get find it somewhere online to watch it. You can enjoy it.
All right. We've got images here of Cang Toys CT-Longyan. That's their 01 Stegosaur. I don't know what the hell they're calling these things. Their names are getting crazy.
Stegsarow.
Sure. It's a masterpiece scale Snarl and part of their Volcanicus. So these guys combine. And these images, this is Cang Toys, they've been putting out these figures for a bit. And I believe this is the first figure for their Volcanicus, because they just finished their Predaking. And this is looking to be in the very same style as their Predaking. So it's going to be very angular, very sharp. You might cut yourself on it. Looks like this has got a lot of sharp edges, but it looks pretty cool. It is showing here that this figure is going to be a leg. There is no foot on it, unless that's the foot, which for this company that's a pretty basic looking foot. I fully expect them to do something similar to their Predaking and make foot plates or something like that are also figures too. So but it looks cool. The robot mode is really interesting. It's moving a bit away from the typical color scheme though, with the usual color scheme for a Dinobot is gray with some red, and this has got a lot of gold in it. So it's in leg mode you see a lot more gold. But it's pretty neat. Definitely not the Snarl you're used to. So yeah, if you're interested in something like that, take a look at Cang Toys, because they got a really interesting aesthetic going on here.
Next up, we have an upgrade kit from DNA Design. This is DK48 for our Rise of the Beast Ultimate Optimus Primal to turn him into Ape Link. So this contains a number of pieces, new face, some shoulders, some arm pieces, and the blades coming out. And it looks like it even comes with what is the MacGuffin that they used?
Transwarp key.
The transwarp key. It looks like you even get one of those. So I think this looks really cool. Pretty nice comparison here between the Optimus Primal and the Ape Link, and I feel like it looks like you're getting a completely different toy with just this upgrade kit. So this is a great job, and if you're into these Rise of the Beast figures and you want to buy another Ultimate Class Optimus Primal, there you go. You can get this as well. So
has Studio Series not put out an Ape Link yet?
No.
Oh, well, they're gonna.
I have to think that's coming. That's got to be coming.
Well, then they're going to have an upgrade kit for that to make it look even better,
like Optimus Primal.
Right? Yeah. So anyway, the pre-orders are going to start January 19th, and release date is going to be March 2024. So check that out.
The Studio Series Ape Link might be out by then.
Who knows?
Okay, next up we have a listing from new multi-pack, because we get those a lot. But this multi-pack is real interesting because it's supposed to contain a deluxe Hound, Jazz, Wheeljack, Sunstreaker, and Trailbreaker. So apparently, well, we knew this, but we had seen an Earth Mode Hound a while ago back in 2022, but nothing happened with it. The best we got is we got the Legacy Detritus. Was that the Tan Hound? Yeah. But nothing came of it. And now we're getting a multi-pack with all these other G1 characters, and there's a Hound in there. So we'll have to look and see if they're reviving that. But if you missed out on any of these figures, because the Wheeljack, the Sunstreaker, Trailbreaker were all Earthrise. I know Trailbreaker was a bit hard to find at times. I know a lot of people were looking for the Sunstreaker. Jazz was a Studio Series 86 figure, but you get all those G1 Autobots together in one pack. And hey, even if you have the other four, you might want to buy the multi-pack just to get that Hound, because that's how they get you.
Yeah.
But I mean, I kind of dig the multi-packs. I like that they do that stuff. It's nice if you missed out on any of those figures too.
For people that
finally
don't enjoy
some
the
G1
hunt.
love.
Have we not talked about G1 at all up until this point?
Nope.
Seaspray. Newage Seaspray.
Model kit. Well, that was Bumblebee.
It's no G1. This hasn't been G1. It's not even G1 show anymore.
Good. All Beast Wars all the time.
It's just Prime.
All right. Well, finishing up the quick hits with another toy listing rumor. Looks like there is going to be another Transformers G.I. Joe collaboration figure. This one is combining Optimus Prime with General Hawk. So Optimus Prime will be a G.I. Joe Mobat tank, and then Hawk will be the G.I. Joe figure coming with the tank. So that will probably be shown or announced at the next Hasbro Pulse like Transformers Tuesday or whatever stream they do to announce their next figure. So if anyone was really looking forward to those Transformers G.I. Joe collaboration figures, here's another one. So they've done several already. They've done a Megatron, they've done a Bumblebee, they've done a Soundwave. So of course they had to do an Optimus Prime. So look forward to that. Also, looks like there's going to be a Studio Series 86 Blaster and Eject figure, and that will be a Target exclusive. So we'll look forward to that. And and we don't know. Like I don't know what that blaster is going to look like. We'll see how different it is from the if it is different from the what was it, the Earth
Kingdom and
molds.
Legacy also.
I bet
Yeah,
it'll have just a different head.
yeah, maybe that'll be it.
Buzzworthy Bumblebee Studio Series Voyager 86. Whatever else you want to add on to that name.
Yeah. And then another listing is for an Amazon deluxe 2-pack. It just says Generations Mayhem. So not really clear what figures will be included in that 2-pack. My thoughts go to the Mayhem Attack Squad, which was the counterpart to the Wreckers back in the UK G1 comics.
You would.
That's what I thought of. But that was very Pretender.
Mask. The villain in Mask.
Yeah, but it's not going to be mad. It's not going to be mad. They're not going to put Mask.
Basically Transformers.
And to be fair though, this is an Amazon exclusive, correct? Didn't they do the whole Wrecker set?
They did.
Mm.
So that kind of goes towards Charles's thought.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Daryl. Yeah.
No one cares about Mask anymore.
They're gonna.
This great theme song. That's about it.
Mm-hmm.
This G.I. Joe thing is bullshit. Prime isn't a tank, man. Don't make him a tank. You're telling me there's no
truck, not tank.
There's no there's no G.I. Joe freaking trucks. G.I. Joe doesn't have trucks. Stupid. This is dumb. I hate this freaking crossover. And their figures are garbage. God. Move on. This is so
wait
stupid.
until we get to cover Duke number 2.
Oh my God.
I'm going to keep pulling for all the G.I. Joe books just to get you, Daryl.
So so that's those were the listings. There was also several listings for Transformers Mix Mashers basic figures. Not really clear what those are. Those appear to be more kids' toys. I say that like not all Transformers are not kids' toys, but yeah, these Mix Mashers, not really sure what those will be, but probably not something collectors are going to be interested in, but probably something for the kids. But all the regular figures: Starscream, Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, Megatron, Optimus Prime. Oh, 2 Optimus Primes. Okay, we'll see. All right, that is all our toy talk for the show. So let's move on to trips to the store.
The Transmissions podcast will return after these messages.
Trips to the Store is brought to you by our friends at TeePublic. So you can buy a bunch of Transmissions merchandise at our TeePublic store. Go to transmissionspodcast.com/TeePublic. You can get cool shirts, coffee mugs, other merchandise with Transmissions logos on them. I've got my Transmissions shirt on. Jeremy does too. Daryl does not.
I have a TeePublic shirt I bought when I went through the Transmissions website.
Oh, that counts. That counts. Yeah. So as shown by Dr. Pants, you do not have to buy Transmissions merchandise. You can buy any merchandise from TeePublic, but use our store link and we will get credit for it. So just remember transmissionspodcast.com/TeePublic. Help us out. All right, let's talk about the stuff we got over the holiday break. We're going to start with Jeremy.
All right. Nothing for Christmas, Transformers wise, but I did go to my comic store. This is for you, Daryl. I did
a little bit of a Marvel run.
No, I've got Larry Hama's G.I. Joe Real American Hero issue 302, and then Energon Universe. I got Duke number 1. Nice. Starscream, he's Transformer. And then we had sent a bunch of our art cover of the Skybound comic to CGC to be graded, as well as some of the 1:100 ratio books, and they came back. Someone show those. All 9.8, which is about as good as you would expect. Very shiny, very reflective, but looks great. And here's the even shinier because it's a foil book, but this is the 1/100 Ian Bertram cover. We've already sold one of these on eBay. We're going to be putting some more up. So if you're interested in that or our book, we'll probably be putting some of those on eBay soon. So that's all I got.
All right. I will go next. So like Jeremy, I did pick up Duke #1 at the comic book store. And yes, he's still on the cover. Starscream's still right there on the cover. So it counts. Also didn't get a whole lot of Transformer stuff for Christmas, but I did get Super Mario Brothers Wonder. Yay! This is super fun. If you have played any Super Mario Brothers games over the last 30, 35 years, this is a good one. This is a really good one. This might be a contender like for the classic Super Mario Brothers 3 and Super Mario World. This might be, top tier for those guys. Really enjoyed it. So Daryl, come on. Daryl, you like Mario. Come on, Daryl. Mario, come on.
No.
He transforms into an elephant.
He does.
Transforms into an elephant.
True.
I don't know what to tell you.
All right. Daryl, maybe this will bring you back. So I did get one Transformers themed thing for Christmas this year. It was a big surprise for me. I was not expecting this at all. And it came from my lovely wife who takes pride in her gift giving.
I feel like you should have expected something like this.
I would not this. This is pretty big.
Something. When the year she doesn't do something big and extravagant, and you'd be like, "Oh shit, marriage is over."
So she actually she captured a video of me opening this present. So I've got a little clip. I'm gonna play it right now. So check this out. Here we go.
Scan me.
It was a little QR code inside the little box.
It says scan me. I don't know what it is. Woo! TFcon Los Angeles. Yay! I'm going to TFcon Los Angeles in March.
There you go. Yay! I'm going to TFcon LA.
Yeah,
I just won the Super Bowl.
And we didn't show the longer video. Basically, his family it was a box within a box within a box, which I think is always the best way to do presents.
And it was a QR code in the final box. It wasn't even necessarily the gift. That was great.
Yes.
That's awesome.
So yeah, Trisha, you're amazing. Thank you so much. That was a big surprise. I was not expecting to get to go to TFcon LA this year or really any year. It's a pretty big trip. But I guess there's precedent. She gave me the gift to go to BotCon 2014. And that was in Pasadena back in the day. So that was 10 years ago. So 10 years of Trisha doing this. So yeah, that's exciting. And I will be joining Daryl. So Daryl and I will both be there. I think actually Shar is going to be there too. We'll see. Yeah, it'll be a big Transmissions crew there. And
I told my wife, I was like, this is the 20th anniversary of my first BotCon. She's like, yeah, so.
As we mentioned earlier at the beginning of the show, EJ Sue is going to be at TFcon LA. So we're going to be bringing some copies of our Transformers #1, a Transmissions exclusive. So if you want to buy them from us at the show and get them signed by EJ Sue, it's right there, and pretty easy. So we'll let us know if you. I don't know, Jeremy. I'm doing this on the show. I'm putting you on the spot. I don't know if we can put this on the shopping site like TFcon delivery as one of the choices there.
I think we can do it. We'll see. We'll know next week.
All right. We'll update you on that. But yeah, if you want to order it on our website and then put TFcon delivery, and then you can avoid the shipping charges and then pick it up from us at the show and then get it signed by EJ Sue at the show.
Do you know if CGC does, I mean, I know they've done Anaheim
they
shows.
generally don't go to Transformers conventions.
Yeah. Because that's the only way they would kind of grade a signed comic is if they witness it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There are Transformers fans that represent CGC, but you'd have to know that they're going to be there, and generally they don't go as a representative. They go as a fan.
Right. All right. Well, that's going to be a fun weekend. It's also my birthday weekend. My birthday is the 12th, so right at I'm coming home on my birthday, or the day before my birthday, I guess. So
everyone,
and Frank,
sing happy birthday to Charles.
And Frank Welker's birthday too. Is that I share a birthday with Frank Welker. I have to remember that every year. So that's very cool. Yeah. So yay. I'll see you at TFcon LA. All right. Daryl, what did you get?
Yeah, well, I too am going to TFcon LA, but it wasn't a gift, so I just had to buy it my damn self.
Technically, a gift from Charles's wife is still from his money. So.
No,
it's our money.
She makes more than him for sure. I bought some comics. I was away on business, so as the break for us started, I had to go away to Edmonton for 4 days, and they've got some cool comic shops in Edmonton that I like to visit when I'm there. And I started buying some comics for there while I was there. A lot of non-Transformers ones that I got. So I'm not going to show them here because it's not, they're not Transformers related. So, not going to do that to you. But I did get another reprint of the first issue of Transformers. This is the second printing, the Starscream cover. And I thought, you know what? This would make a really cool little display if I could find, all these kind of character covers. So I was able to find the second printing of issue 2, which is Soundwave.
Ooh.
And
nice.
So I've got those, and I was able to make an order for like 2 more of them. So they're coming in the mail. I haven't been able to find the Optimus one yet. That's harder to find. I did begrudgingly pick up the issue of Duke #1. So I have that. It's the first issue, whatever. It's part of the Energon universe. And yeah, we'll see if I buy any more of them, though.
It was a good comic. It was fun.
Meh. And
you enjoyed it. You had fun at the review when we did the review before Christmas. You enjoyed it.
I have no memory of that. I got a call from GameStop or EB Games, and they told me that I had a figure to come pick up, and so I went in, and it was my 86 Scrap Heap. So I've got Scrap Heap now, so that's pretty cool. I'm happy about that. They need a fourth Junkion, a motorcycle one, so that I can put them all on display and have have the one riding the other, and vice versa. But they're cool. I love these Junkions. They're fantastic. So yeah, I'll buy every single one of those that they release. And lastly, the day that I left for Edmonton, I had a call come in saying that I had to go and pick something up from FedEx. And so as I was leaving for the airport, I ran to FedEx and picked up my Deathsaurus.
Yay.
So I have it. It's finally here. So I've had it for a while, but we haven't recorded. So yeah, and I haven't had a chance to really mess with it all that much. We've been real busy. But yeah, it looks great. I'm really enjoying the figure. Yeah, I haven't transformed it at all yet, but yeah, he looks badass, and I love him. I've been messing around with some of the accessories, trying to figure out how I'm going to store everything, because I like to keep it all out if I can, but haven't really found a place to put all the rest of the crap. And
They all,
yeah,
I mean, everything stores on the chair,
including this.
That's the only piece that does it, and that makes me so mad.
So yeah, that's the thing that I'm trying to find a place for. So yeah, and I've got the big ass gun out, and it looks it's cool. So everything that they've produced in this set is really fun, and I like it a lot. Yeah, so that's what I've got. Yeah, Deathsaurus is pretty cool. I want to get them next to Star Saber and get them up on the stands and all that. It's cool. I really like the figure. So yeah, but that's it. That's all I got.
All right.
It's me. I haven't been on here in a while, and I have so much stuff to show off, but I'm going to keep it to 5 today. So I'm going to start off. You showed off Deathsaurus. I'm going to show off my Star Saber, my Victory Saber, because I got the DNA upgrade kit for it that expands the wings, bigger cannons, different faceplate, and a much more appropriately sized sword than that little dinky thing he came with. So I think actually this makes this set perfect then, because it looks better, has a better presence. So
yeah, I have the same thing on mine. It looks amazing.
How much was the upgrade kit?
I think it's only like $25.
That's not bad.
Yeah, because it's literally
the problem is finding it.
Oh, is it not available anymore? Really?
It's hard to find. Yeah.
Okay. I had it pre-ordered the minute they announced it. I pre-ordered it because I knew I was kind of upset with the size of the wings and the sword. The cannons are nice because of how much bigger they are. It comes with a face replacement too, but I don't know like how much better it is. It's okay.
I mean, it's a little different, but it's not too big.
No. Next up, got me a legacy figure. This is Nemesis Leo Convoy, which does not show up too well in this because it's like all black and whatnot. I really loved the legacy Leo Convoy figure, so I got it again because I had a coupon, and I love me some Beast Wars, and I love this figure, so I picked it up. And in fact, it's a character so nice that I bought it twice. Here's the masterpiece one.
Oh,
yeah, because it was on sale, and everybody knows I love Beast Wars, and honestly, I love Leo Convoy, and I think this black repaint is just really, really sexy. As a Nemesis Prime kind of thing, like the silver, the teal, the gray, the black, everything. This just looks really cool. The Lion mode is kind of garbage because I think all the Beast Wars Masterpiece figures, the Beast modes kind of don't look that great. But as a robot, he looks really, really, really cool. Absolutely love it. He does all the things that Leo Prime should do with the missiles in the forearms here. He's got the claws in the back, and the mane can do the whole cyclone thing. It doesn't spin, but and I think he's got a dark matrix in there. Nice bright green. So loving that. Absolutely love it. He will go with the rest of my Beast Wars figure. And speaking of Beast Wars, I went out today and I went to an Ollie's, and they were having a 30% off sale on all their toys. So I bought Beast Wars Monopoly.
Nice.
Did anyone else know this was a thing?
No.
I saw it in my local Ollie's. They had lots of copies at my local Ollie's.
Yeah, they had lots there, but like it was 30% off. How could I say no to $10 for this? This is beautiful. And my favorite thing is there's tokens for the beast modes and the robots, because apparently on the board there is a maximize and terrorize place on there. So apparently that's a part of the game. I don't know.
That's awesome.
It's
again, I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll see if I can find one again. If the next time I go back, they have more, I'll pick you up one, because I still have to send you your deck building game too.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's been a little crazy, so I haven't gotten anything shipped out, but they're just still there. So I got one more thing to show off, and Daryl r/Transformers trading came through for me.
Hey,
because I got a set of figures that no one has ever recommended, and I always wanted because of how crazy it looked. I got the Transformers Go Ninja Squad, which is
Wild.
It's wild. This is like, so it's a combiner made of a shark, a falcon, and a lion, and they're all ninja robots, and I don't remember their whole names. This thing right here is Geki Somaru, but the lion has lights and sounds. There's no batteries in it right now. But the thing I love most is the combination is a weird, like, it's like the weird love child of Rail Racer and Energon combiners. Because any of the robots can be a head, a middle, and a leg, but they combine the same way Rail Racer does, where you've got the big legs, the big torso, and then just one of them is that one middle section with their legs sprawled up the back. And like, I don't know, this is dumb and I love it. It's just so stupid. I'm so glad I have this. I don't know where he's going to fit in the collection, but thank God for that. So, and hey, look, it was more Beast figures.
Daryl, that
Wild.
DNA design upgrade kit for Victory Saber is in stock at Big Bad for $23.99.
Oh, wow. Wow. I'll order it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, I was gonna say it's really, really worth it. It also in that Victory Saber upgrade kit, those like red stickers you had to put on like the interior wings.
Mm-hmm.
It makes it so you really don't need them anymore because the wings spread out with so much red that it doesn't look awkward to have that white there. I actually took my stickers off because they're so bad. But,
yeah, I didn't put mine on.
There was no point to it. But anyway, that's all I have to show off this week.
That's a lot.
Good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's all for trips to the store. And let's move on to some convention news.
We now return to the Transmissions podcast.
all right. Charles was a liar when he said that we were done with toy news, because we have toy news and convention news. Wonder Festival 2024, or the Winter Wonder Festival, was when was it? It happened already. Wait, I'm get this thing open. There we go. So, this is a redeco of the Transmetal 2 Optimal Optimus soft vinyl figure from the Summer Wonder Festival 2023. And this is a Powered Convoy second edition. It's like all red, and it says warning ages 30 and up. One mode conversion. They're really playing it up, and I appreciate that. But it is an exclusive Wonder Festival 2024 item, and it's obviously not transforming. It's a vinyl figure, but I think it's great. It's Optimal Optimus from Beast Wars. So I'm not sure exactly when Wonder Festival is, but it looks like it has not happened yet. It is February 11th. So if you are in Japan and you're going to Wonder Festival and you're a Beast Wars fan, check that out. Next up, we have some TF Nation updates. This is for their mini-con in Manchester, UK. That's the Manchester Marriott Victoria and Albert Hotel. They have announced a number of guests. We have here Jack Lawrence is going to be there. It is his first time at the TFN mini-con, and he will be there, I'm sure, signing stuff, doing art. Next up, we have Chris Carter, who he was a colorist in IDW's early Transformer stuff like Devastation, some Spotlight issues, All Hell Megatron. So I don't think we've ever seen him at US conventions. So I imagine he is a UK native. And then we have Andy Cousins, who the former Hasbro toy designer and product manager. He has worked on a number of things outside of Transformers, including Play School, robotics, some of the Milton Bradley stuff. So, awesome. They're really kind of getting people we haven't really seen at conventions, and that's awesome. And then over on this side with TFcon LA, Jack Lawrence is also going to be at TFcon LA. So that will be awesome. And we also have, as Charles mentioned at the beginning of the show, EJ Sue, who has done a number of books, but the most important one is our Skybound cover. We all know that. But looks like he's going to be doing commissions and autographs. So check with both him and Jack Lawrence online, find out about their commissions and stuff for the shows. And if they have any slots left, hit up both of them, try to, get some awesome art. And then the last thing we have here is just the TFcon Toronto tickets are now on sale. So go to tfcon.ca/tickets and you can pick those up. And this is July 12th through 14th, 2024. So we need to start thinking about our summer plans now. But that is all we got for convention. Excuse me. That's
I
all we
reserved
got
my
for
hotel
convention.
room.
Oh, good. I need to do that.
Yeah.
I should do that too.
Don't wait.
Yeah.
Last year it was got sold out quick.
Yeah. That was not fun.
All right. Well, that's all the convention news. So let's move on to some feedback. All right. So lots of people enjoyed the B Plus team shows last week. And we got some feedback on you guys talking about the 2023 year interview of Transformers toys. So Dr. Pants, you're the only one here from the B Plus team. So this is all for you.
Oh, yay.
So we got a couple of comments. So first one from Brandon, who actually is one of the voices on Empire of Rust. So Brandon does all the like extra characters on Empire of Rust for Mike. So it's cool that he checked out the B Plus team on their episode. So Brandon says, great video, B Plus team. I think my take on the Legacy line is that it's a market call from Hasbro. I think more and more they are targeting adult collectors instead of kids with these toys, and most collectors just put their figures on a shelf or in a display case, and I think that's why they are designed the way they are. They are meant to look convincing in both bot and alt mode and be looked at, and I think it's reflective in what they prioritize in the design and engineering. Like the old toys are so much fun and have that soul you guys mentioned because I think they were designed to be interacted with and actually played with by kids. And these newer toys just aren't designed that way anymore. I was introduced to Transformers through Beast Wars, so I'm always a fan of the spring-loaded missiles and water guns built into the toys, but I think until a new generation of kids embraces Transformers, we'll probably get more of these very good-looking but kind of soulless action figures. It's a pretty good argument.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of what I threw out there when we were talking about it is like, it almost feels like Legacy is becoming the masterpiece line, but more affordable because they're focusing on scale. They're focusing on the way the characters look and a little bit the alt mode too, but like they're taking out all the fun gimmicks. And that makes me sad. I want a spring-loaded missile. I want a choking hazard.
It's something that can, poke an eye out.
Exactly. Exactly.
All right, next comment from Masterpiece Donatreon, John 4X11 Good. And he says, I feel that Unicron has the hardest transformation of the 3 HasLab figures so far, is referring to your discussion on HasLab in that episode last week. However, I don't think I'm going to transform Deathsaurus. I like leaving him in his chair. I do not have any idea what the next HasLab is. So, John has no input on that. You guys speculated on that last week. We also in this show we mentioned we still don't know what's coming for HasLab, but it'll be interesting to find out. Hopefully,
more victory.
Yeah,
more victory figures. We got Galaxy Shuttle. We got Victory Saber. We got Deathsaurus. I feel like there's another one I'm forgetting that we've.
Big powered. Is that
No, that's
Victories?
Zone. That's Zone.
Oh,
Well, Sky Shadow, Dark Shadow, whatever you want to call him. I mean, we haven't gotten one since I think Titan's Return, but he is a victory figure.
Lio Kaiser. That's Victory, isn't it?
Oh yeah, but that's crap. This is true. We did get a Lio Kaiser from Combiner Wars, but it's just bad. I would.
Well,
love
yeah, I was saying do a good Lio Kaiser.
Oh God, yeah, 100%. Do a good Lio Kaiser.
Yeah.
But for anybody out there who's like, "Oh, I haven't transformed Deathsaurus," I will say that it is like a lot easier than you think it is to transform it. It's a Grimlock transformation basically with some extra bells and whistles, but it's not hard and it's fun. It's fun. Mine's in Robot Chicken mode. He's up there.
Mine is too.
Oh yeah, he's next to your Victory Saber, and he can still hold the gun.
Yeah, I need
fun.
to put him back into his robot mode because I haven't had him sitting in the throne yet.
It's impressive. It's impressive.
All right. Last comment from Saber Gunner 1. And they say, I'm going to make the argument against Char that Studio Series 86 is a separate line or should be a separate line. They are all separate, but under the same naming convention of Studio Series. It's all based off of media other than the toy line. So, yeah, I mean, this is kind of the Studio Series it's kind of losing its meaning because it's like it started as just being the live action movie toys, like doing those as quote unquote masterpiece versions of the live action movie toys, or then they expanded to Studio Series 86, which is just the animated movie. Now it's Gamer Edition, and we've got concept figures and Megatron who has never appeared in the Bumblebee movie. So I mean, it's fine to do a line like that. That's just a catch-all for everything, but you know, it's never going to be coherent or consistent at this point. It's everything related to the media. So, I mean, go ahead, Dr. Vance.
I was gonna say, like, I wouldn't mind the 86 movie being there because they kind of did make it its own subline where it was just number 86 point whatever, and we didn't lose any of the Studio Series. My issue is like, why are they doing the gamer figures when those games are not really accessible to anyone to play? I don't think anymore.
Yeah,
and they have not done every movie character. Like, where's Nitro Zeus? Where's any of the movie 4 or 5 Optimus Prime or Megatron from 5? Like, where's that stuff? So, I'm dumb. Sorry.
Well, you know, my I'm gonna display my bias again. If Studio Series is like every media thing you want to capture, give me a comic Studio Series and just take all the comics, like all the original figures from the comics, and put them in your Studio Series line. I mean, they have done a lot with putting just in the mainline generations, you know, Legacy, etc. We've seen G-Axis, we've seen Tarn just recently, another Bludgeon. We just got these are all prominent comics figures. But yeah, if you want to, you know, have add another component to your Studio Series line, give us a Studio Series Comics edition where you get all those comics figures.
And you can still get repaints of figures you've already put out. Put out a Blaster with a comic head from the Marvel Comics. Put out a purple Soundwave with a mouth. Nobody wants that. I'd buy it, but I don't want it. Soundwave doesn't need a mouth.
No, that's Soundwave and Optimus Prime do not need mouths.
Nope. Faceplate's good enough.
Yep. All right. That is all our feedback for this week. You know, thanks again to the B Plus team for filling in for us last week. You guys did a great job. We really appreciate it. Gave us a little bit extra time to enjoy the holidays, and we really appreciate that. So you guys are awesome.
Thank you. And you're welcome.
All right, I think that brings us to the end of this episode of Transmissions, our first regular show of the new year. Thanks everyone for watching. Of course, at the end of every episode, we give a shout out to our masterpiece donatrons. These are the folks who continue to support the podcast at our highest level on Patreon, and that's why we think they deserve a mention in every episode. So thank you once again to John Forks Good and Demon Tech 82. We really appreciate your support. Thank you for all your contributions. And Dr. Pants, representative of the B Plus team, thank you for joining us this week. Thank you for doing the We Like Big Bots episodes with Daryl. Thank you for returning from your long voyage abroad, lost at sea. I'm glad you were rescued.
Yeah, but he went right into prison.
It's not prison. It's just an empty office right now. I will fill it with all of my favorite things, which are big bots.
So, if you are able to get some videos out from prison/office, Nerdstradamus, why don't you tell everyone where they can find that awesome content online?
So you can find us doing our stuff. Our main outlet is the Nerdstradamus YouTube channel. There is a link tree for Nerdstradamus where you can find all of our stuff. We are on all of the social media. We're on Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. We have been posting quite a bit to TikTok because we haven't gotten a whole lot of regular videos out, but I've been having fun doing short, dumb things. So you can check us out there. And yeah. And a new episode of our podcast should be going up sometime soon. And there's a link in the link tree for that too. So we talk about we talk about the year in gaming. So please check that out.
Cool. We'll have the link tree in our show notes, so you should be able to find that. Just if you're watching the YouTube video, scroll into the YouTube description. If you're listening, look in the show notes and go to Transmissions website if you're having trouble finding it there too. All right, everyone. Thanks again for watching and listening. We will see you next time. Welcome to 2024. Bye-bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Later.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Transmissions. If you'd like to join the conversation, travel to our Discord channel at transmissionspodcast.com/Discord. Want some cool Transmission swag? Feast your eyes on our Transmissions gear at transmissionspodcast.com/shop. If you'd like to support our podcast, go to transmissionspodcast.com/support or tell your friends about our show. We'll see you next time.